design, 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 design. I think the idea of being able to create something out of nothing that will have impact on people is what really drives me into design, and that's what I'm passionate about when it comes to design.
Well, I think since childhood I've always wanted to be a designer, about doing something that will change the world or give purpose to something. In other words, if there's a piece of land I want to put there a house, if there is maybe a wooden something, I want to make it functional, make good use out of it. So okay, I like creating, so that's why I design.
Design helps us sort of one, express ourselves, but also solve the problems around us. Design is what we do in order to make life easier for us. So if you have a problem with a system, you change it, and the process of changing something is design. It feels like a mandate from God to like co-create with Him.
My name is Iva Mubiru, and I am an architect. The first thing I do is research about the people who use that space already, because I think it's important to put them at the center, not to neglect what's already happening, but to enhance what's there already. So for me, it's usually a process of research in the people there, what they do, what they find important, maybe the cultures, basically that's the first thing that always comes to my mind is what's already existent and the people already there. That's how I first approach it, yeah.
Whenever I'm given a project, first thing I think about is who is it for and what's the use. That's what comes to mind. And then I go into other details like what kind of impact or what kind of mood, what kind of emotions do I want to draw in this space that the intended users will have to feel.
My favorite W question is why. If you are going to put architecture, you have to make it worthwhile, you have to make it mean something. You don't just throw something there because, oh, I have money, or oh, I want to see, like, as soon as you start to answer the why question, then you know how to build it, what it is. That's where I go to first each time I'm doing a design. So it's getting to know the person who has requested for the design, what they want, why they want it, and whether there is something else we could put in its place. Like, is it feasible to do that particular design?
I think some of the challenges are some designers will call it a mental block, but it's just that you have a lot of ideas running, and having that mental fortitude to actually break down this design and not to be carried away, because you can be designing something and then you're carried away, and then before you lose it, time is going off. So keeping all that in one place, and I would say in a straight line, try to focus.
The clients, the rigid clients, down to, you get some clients who they get a design from the internet and they come to you and they're like, I want this. And you have to do exactly that. If you change a single thing, they're like, no, but I want this, but I want this. And for me, it's really annoying because it takes away from the designer, then let you create your own language or your own experience.
I think the future is looking at ways of explaining design, one, virtually, like on computer, how you show a client how their space is going to be. So VR is going to be, ought to be bigger in the way we present work.
I think people are now starting to be more open to different and more creative types of design. There was a time when you couldn't do things with containers or stuff like that, and now here we are, So yeah, it is becoming more and more just an open, creative field.
Well, I think the future of design should be daring. Yeah, we should explore more. We should do more research. We should basically be, I think, more daring. There is no limit to design. Yeah, anything is possible with design. The power is literally in our hands to create anything. Act 1, take 1. Where is the?
Extra. Yeah, that part.
So, no, just a little touch, you know, a little lipstick and yeah, just the usual, you know.
My favorite food, sad but Irish. Chiga,